Hello there, what are you up to?
Oh, welcome to my kitchen. So I'm making a wonderful kind of magic drink. It's magic for two reasons. One is because it's got massive amounts of vitamin C in it. Now, in order for you to raise your immune system, particularly if you're worried about catching flu or COVID, vitamin C, zinc and vitamin D are three things that you need to concentrate on. So this is a really good way of you getting vitamin C that's not too full of sugar, is through these citrus fruits. So what I've got here is a grapefruit chopped up, an orange chopped up, and actually I've got a couple of lemons chopped up here. They're unwaxed. I always choose unwaxed fruit. So that's all I'm going to use, and then in here I've got water and some tonic water. So I'm using tonic water because not only is this a great vitamin C drink, but it is also mimicking hydroxychloroquine. So hydroxychloroquine is one of the things that was mentioned very early on when COVID actually first hit the UK as one of the things that was really good to help recovery, to help prevention and recovery. And it's based on the malaria tablets. That's what hydroxychloroquine is. In India, they take hydroxychloroquine, get it over the counter. It's, it's pennies. You don't have to pay too much for it. And basically, the malaria tablets, if you know anything about India, they used to drink gin and tonic over there because tonic contains quinine, and quinine is what you need to help beat malaria. So what I've done is I've put a bottle. You don't need to use this, you can just do it in water, but I happen to have a bottle of tonic. So I put that in there, I've filled it up with water, and I'm just going to add my fruits. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to cook this for 2 hours. I've actually got this is a pressure cooker. So I've got two options here. I can cook it for 2 hours on the stove, or I can pressure cook this for about 15 minutes, something like that. So it's up to you really. So when that's done, we'll come back and then I'll show you the next stage.
Before we finish, can I just ask you?
Yeah.
Did you wash the fruit?
I didn't wash the fruit, but I would have washed the fruit if they'd have been waxed.
Okay.
So a lot of the fruit that you get from your supermarkets has got a wax covering over the top of it. So if I ever buy fruit from a supermarket, I would wax that, I would clean that. And you need to clean it and just run it under the hot tap, and you'll see it kind of goes white, and that's the wax basically coming off. It's what they do to preserve your fruits and veg.
And you say we can use tonic, or we don't need to use tonic?
You don't, if you haven't got it, you don't need it, but this is just an added little, because this has got natural quinine in it. But this, when we've boiled this for two hours, this will produce natural quinine. This is mimicking. This is just adding extra to it in the first place.
So you say we put it on a high heat until it boils, and then do we turn it down?
Simmer it, yeah.
Thank you. So we'll see you in 2 hours.
The mixture has been done for about 2 hours. So you need to get it to the stage where the back of your spoon just goes through the flesh really easily, and then you know it's done. So you need to strain this fruit now. Give it a little bit of helping hand here. Get as much of the juice out as you can. So it's the pith of these fruits that produces the quinine type benefits, but you're also getting the lovely vitamin C of all these beautiful fruits in here as well. So this is very bitter now, without any sweetness in it at all. So I've now added 3 tablespoons of honey. It doesn't have to be runny honey, it can be any honey. I just put this back in the pan so that this dissolves properly. That's all I've done here. And so what you could do now is you could just add a little bit more water, because that's going to go further. So look at this, how wonderful is that? You can just see all the lovely wonderful vitamin C in there. It's bright orange. It smells divine. I wouldn't drink that hot. I would now let that cool down and drink it cold. So you can put it in your fridge now, cover it over, and you've got enough there for a whole week of a glass every day. So we've got all this wonderful pith left here of the grapefruit, the orange and the lemon. This is my drink that I'm really enjoying. So it would be a shame, wouldn't it, to throw this away? So what you can do is chop this up into thin slices. You can even do it, look, it's really easy to do. And I would make a beautiful cake out of that.